Hola. And welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Outside Reed. Ball left side. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 6. That one's good for 2. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's McCollum. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Yeah, we know CJ's got a good shot, but he is at his best going to the rim.
Here's Ball. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, and this is the shot Kuzma wanted. He's put in the work to be consistent from the corners.
Outside Oubre. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Off with the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Tatum's got 5 points.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Back to McCollum to halt the run. Rebounded by Kuzma. Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Yep, count it.
That's the way to do it. Oubre using his length inside to his advantage.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. McCollum with it. Caruso covers. McCollum's shot is off. Outside Tatum. Pass to Ball. Going inside. Back to Tatum. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
There's Tatum with the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that. Collective shot.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. Kuzma, that's good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Rozier. Kicks it out to Siakam. On the take. And then Siakam with the jam.
That's why they call this man Spicy Pete. He's got a little nasty streak to him.
Tatum from long range. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 11 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Tatum. Back to ball. Caruso outside.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
And here's Caruso outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. He's got 5. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. Quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And finished off by Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Pass to Jokic. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bruins. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And they double up Ball. Tatum from long range. Hachimura with a rebound.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Siakam left side. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Hachimura. And he buries his first look.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And they double up Ball. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And then Siakam with the jam.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to McCollum. Here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
It's Wells on the wing. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Back to ball. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 16 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Guys, back over to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
It's Wells on the wing. They double-team Tatum. Ball outside. Here's the pick. Back to Tatum. Takes a 3. Jokic grabs the board. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint. The layup off target. Now Wells. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oubre can't hit.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Outside Wells. There's a screen. Here's Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's Oubre. And that one is hammered home.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's McCollum. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
McCollum outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Out to Oubre. Pass to Jokic. Just three to shoot. And the dunk by Jokic.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Out to Oubre. Now McCollum. And here's Jokic, defended by Wagner. And the dunk by Jokic.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. "90 seconds into the second half now. Out to McCollum. Back to Siakam. Just jamming it down. Pascal Siakam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Ball left side. Five on the clock. Driving to the basket. Left side Wells. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
To the away team. Substitution for your Bruins.
Here's McCollum. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Oubre. Drives to the hoop. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oubre with those long strides covers up ground quickly.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Ball into the lane. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Tatum. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Oubre on the wing. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass the ball. And there's the drive. And here's Caruso outside. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Caruso's got 8 points. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Back to McCollum. For three. Sends it home from three-point land. McCollum's got his third basket on the night right there. Pass the ball.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Back to Caruso. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And that is why this team loves having Kuzma. At 6'9", he can really stretch the floor.
Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
To the wing on the left. And here's Caruso outside. Siakam pulls down the board. McCollum with it. Caruso covers. Outside Oubre. They set the screen. Back to McCollum. Rebounded by Kuzma. And they're pushing it up. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum can't hit.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Outside Oubre. Back to McCollum. Over Kuzma. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
41.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now here's Caruso. Ball outside. And they double up ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his third foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 28.
Doubled by Hachimura. Back to Caruso. The three is up. Doesn't go that time.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
McCollum on the left side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
When Rozier has an open court in front of him, this guy is dangerous. Great quickness.
Pass to Reed. The kick to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Hachimura, right side. Rozier outside. Back to Beasley. Barnes a screen. Puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's Rozier. Pass to Jokic. Jokic hammers it home.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Bruins. They have yet to score here in the fourth. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Kuzma for three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass the ball. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Jokic in the post. Siakam outside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Rozier, right side. Hachimura in the post. Oh, no good on the layup. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Bruins. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah. Yes, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
McCollum on the left side. Here's Jokic. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now Caruso. Outside ball. And they double up ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum with it. Siakam covering. Rises up. Oubre with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The free ball is down.
Stretching his range, Pascal Siakam. Long distance score there.
On the wing, Tatum. Tatum drills the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Ball with it. Oubre picks him up. Tatum outside. Now ball. Just 4 to shoot. Now Kuzma. Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
Up top ball. And they double up ball. Tatum outside. Now ball. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Away team ball.
McCollum right side. Here's Jokic. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.